I need some ice cream.
He's a vet,
That's
so
what,
that makes him okay.
yeah, I wouldn't go with Lieutenant Dan over here.
Yeah.
That's fine. Hey, that's cute. Y'all match. Look at that.
Ice cream.
Two
What
reds, two reds, two grays.
Hey,
Ice cream, you can't have that no more, old buddy.
that's right.
No.
That's out.
Oh, yeah, I can. Sugar free.
Maybe it sugar free.
What's the whole point of that? No offense.
It don't taste no different.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
if it don't
ice cream.
taste no
Ice
different,
cream's ice cream.
This is a sugar-free Coke I'm drinking.
Hey, there you go.
Coke
There you
Zero.
go.
I like it better.
Hey, somebody sent me some sugar-free ketchup.
Ooh.
I don't know who it was, but
Well, that was nice.
thank you.
Oh, speaking of
Actually, I
somebody
think I know
sent me-
who that was.
Hey, Darlene, thanks very much for the bod.
Yeah. The bar.
Please continue
Right,
that
hey,
sentence,
hey.
sir.
It's a,
Hey,
it's a.
look. Hey, the women love the bod. I don't care what y'all say.
All I'll say to that is it's a good thing that, you know, they haven't activated smell through a podcast or through the YouTube.
Well, I'm just telling you, hey,
it's a little stout.
I've had too many women that gave me a hug say, hey, you smell wonderful.
That's because if they look at you, they expect you to smell way different.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
exactly
hey,
right.
I'm just saying, I
we
use
need to make
I
a
use
wide
deodorant.
berth around that feller.
deodorant plus the bod.
Plus the bar.
That's right. And the combination is unrealized.
Godwin, I got
It's
three.
amazing.
I got 3 emails about sugar-free ketchup for you.
Oh,
But none of them
somebody-
said they sent it.
Somebody sent some,
the fans are thinking
but
about
there was
you,
no
John
name
Godwin.
on it.
Well, Steve, Letitia, and
Letitia, I like it.
Whoever you are.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
He appreciates it.
Thank you very much.
Well, how's your journey going, old buddy?
It's going pretty good.
Well, good.
So your numbers are good
Starting
now?
to feel better. Yeah.
Okay, well, good deal.
Yep.
Because I told Martin I've been worried about you.
I just
But Martin said, hey,
zap
I'm
my
taking care of him when he's with me.
I just zapped my arm. It said 98.
98.
That's an A.
Baby, that's a good number.
That's an A. That's
Hey.
good.
Oh yeah.
That's what the boys crashed the gate at 98
Saying let
on
them
Convoy.
saying let them truckers roll.
That's right. Let them
Tenfold.
truckers, hey, run them bears down, boys. They even had the National Guard bears in the air, boys.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. You,
That's the
We're
old
talking
song
about
by C.W.
Convoy.
McCall.
That's right. Was McCall.
Yeah, C.W. McCall.
C.W. McCall on. You got your yayers on?
what's wrong with your shoulder?
I don't know. My shoulder just went weird.
That's
mean,
what happened.
Old age.
Do you want me to hit you?
It's
I can,
clearly-
make, I can
Hey.
make it. I can make it feel different.
I use the term.
Today is my brother-in-law's 60th birthday. He turned 60. I said, hey, we're going to eat with him tonight. I said, we'll pay because we're going to use your senior discount.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We'll
use
pay.
your senior
Just
discount.
show them your ID.
Y'all going to Grandy's?
I don't know.
It
He
ain't
just
there
told
no
him,
more.
hey, pick a good one.
They had a senior discount. My dad, he went grade about 35. He been getting the senior discount for about 40 years now. At Grady.
40 years.
They looked at him, saw gray hair, and thought he
Thought
deserved
he
a senior
was
discount.
older than he was, boys.
There you go. That's profiling at its best.
That's it.
He never
like-
argued.
Kind of like when you order a drink at a drive-thru.
Don't. Why do people? Do I sound like you should say yes, ma'am? Every drive-through. So I was just at Sonic.
No, just what y'all just talking about. I got carded in Texas, and guess what I was buying?
What?
I'm
Spray
interested.
paint.
Ice.
Scratch-off tickets?
No, ice and Fritos. The lady behind the counter said, I hate to see your ID, sir.
Oh, she just wanted to confirm that was you.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well,
right.
hey, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an age-appropriate.
Well, hey, I'm just saying. I said, I've been,
And
you know,
Fritos.
I said, that's the first time I've been carded
Well, when I go
in
to
a
Sonic,
grocery store.
they always I order, and they say yes, ma'am. Pull right around. I'm like, and then I guess it's a surprise when
Oh, I get it.
you. Okay,
Well-
I'm just checking. I'm double checking.
Hey, he
I'm
said
gonna
he
start
gets it.
talking deeper.
Hey, look, John Godwin said he gets it. You must have a feminine voice
I guess so.
when it's on the.
He's just happy.
Yeah. Well, hey, there you go.
I'm leaving.
Bye.
Well, bye.
Godwin said, nah, I get it.
I guess so. I'm wanting to get a job there just to see if it sounds different or if it's just,
Here's my question, though. Are you offended?
it's funny every time because I pull up, smile, and I'm like, it's me.
Yeah, I say I
Didn't
don't know.
see this coming.
I'm not sure why that would offend some people.
It doesn't offend me. It happens so often. I'm wondering, like,
Yeah,
does my voice sound like a lady?
It's kind of underhanded compliment.
yeah, you sound like a young,
Well, no, not like a young person.
There you go.
in theory.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. It's a compliment. Let's go
Let's
with that.
go with that.
Oh, hey.
What?
Speaking of that,
Speaking of compliments, old
here's
bod
something-
spray's got one.
No. On the news, they finally done something that was worthwhile.
What'd they do?
Uh-oh.
They've been wondering about Stonehenge all this time.
I read the news this morning. I didn't know where this was going.
Well, no. Yeah, I saw it on television.
Okay, good.
Okay, but hey,
It's the news.
Stonehenge was actually some guy that lived way back then. He actually should have been living. He should have been born in the '60s or lived in the '60s.
Why is that?
Because they finally found out it was, what is them things called, amphitheaters. That's what Stonehenge was.
You think?
Amphitheater
That's what they said, because look, you go in it.
for 3 people?
No. Well, you go in there, and when you talk, if you're on the outside, you can't hear it. You got to be in the circle of big rocks.
I think it was aliens.
It's no,
Haley.
it ain't aliens,
He almost hit
big
me.
dummy.
The man who's famous for believing in make-believe things said, no, you
Hey,
an
wait a
idiot.
minute, hold it. Whoa, wait a minute.
Ain't no
Whoa,
alien.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Whoa.
Let me rephrase that.
How did they get them rocks up there back then?
They towed him.
They moved them. Hey, that's another thing they
Where'd
showed.
they come from?
And I don't know if that was on PBS, but it was on something. It may have been on Nova. They actually moved them, okay, just like the Israelites built the pyramids, slaves.
Slave labor.
Slave labor. With ropes, pulleys, and logs.
I would have just put it on the ground and dug out beneath it.
Nope.
That's good thinking now.
No, it ain't, because it was
On
just
the
sunk.
ground
It
and
was just
dug
a
out
sunk.
beneath.
You had to have pulleys, ropes, and
Both of them are
stone.
equally hard work.
That's it. That's it.
Everything.
And a lot of
Man,
muck.
that's a deep hole.
Yeah, and
That's
a lot
why it
of
was
muck.
aliens.
Oh,
Oh,
You seen Independence Day? they could pick them suckers up and just drop it.
something tells me if aliens come and look down here right now, they'd say, ain't worth it.
Now,
That's why they didn't. That's why they built Stonehenge and said, "I'm out. This place is weird."
Yeah, they look around.
all it
so-
was an amphitheater.
I don't know about this place.
Yeah, amphitheater. So they's having concerts,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
preaching, and
oh yeah, all that,
whatever there.
all that. Yeah.
I bet that was a wild concert.
Oh, it was. I guarantee you was. Rick James may have been there.
Rick,
Hey.
that's who you're going with, Rick
Hey,
James.
no, look, Super Freak was all right, man. Hey. I'm serious. Rick James was cool. And not only that, look, he was only 17 and he got in trouble with the Army.
Is this Rick James or the person that built Stonehenge?
Oh, no, the Rick James, the person, the singer.
Well, keep talking.
Super Freak, okay? That was a song. He was bad as a bone. But anyway, he run afoul of the Army. And he was only 17, so they only gave him like 5 months. Because he actually went to Canada. Yeah, he dodged drafted him.
Oh, he was a draft
Yeah,
dodger.
he was a draft dodger.
They give
I would
him,
have too if I'd been 17.
They
Good grief.
give him
Let the
5
man
months.
grow up first. He's still a kid.
good enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that was when he was fixed to become famous and going to have a record deal, and all this was going on. Everything was going good for him. Then the U.S. military picked him up because he was on stage singing. Then they said, well, okay, wait a minute, hold it. We got to give the boy a break. He ain't 17 years old. So we'll give him 5 months and let him get out. But it was an interesting story. The boy that Super Freak song was bad to the bone. It was a good jive.
I'd call Si at night and ask him what he's watching just so I could watch it too, but he's going to hang up on me. So it doesn't
Well,
yeah,
no,
he'll
'cause,
hang
hey,
up.
I'm trying to kill all these spam calls I get.
Well, your spam call killed Martin yesterday morning.
Well, hey, he just told me about that. He said, why didn't you talk to him? And I said, hey, I didn't recognize the number.
He just too early in the morning.
No, why didn't you give
9:30
me your
was-
ID?
I don't know. Did you look?
Yeah. If I got a name on it, I answer it. But if it ain't a name on wireless caller and all that, hey, I hit 2 buttons.
Spam calls are the worst. They're just
Hello
getting worse.
and end it.
You didn't even say hello.
I know. I didn't say I said anything. I said, but I
But
hit the
your
hello
TV
button.
Hit hello.
Oh.
And
I
then
hit the
hit
hello
goodbye.
button and then I hit end it.
Well, it could at least say hello or
No.
something, because you just
No,
went,
because hey,
oh.
my wife finally told me, she says, "Why are you talking?" She said, "That's a stupid machine." And I said, "Well, why didn't you tell me this before?"
He was carrying on the conversation.
No, because I was saying hello, and she said, "Hey, why are you talking?"
You
That
just
ain't
trying
a-
to find out about your vehicle
Yeah,
warranty.
well, I was trying to find out, hey, what's going on? What do you want?
They
You know, and it
just
was a
want you
stupid
to have
machine.
new
So-
tires, that's all.
You didn't give me that same courtesy.
Well,
you
hey,
went, well, I heard the TV on like
Yeah.
37 if
Oh,
the
no.
volume only goes to 50.
Hey,
And then,
no,
gone.
it was on 70.
Yeah, whatever you're,
Too many shotguns.
it's loud.
Yeah, too many shotguns.
Anyway. All right, well, let's take our first break. We'll be back right
Oh, Rick James.
How cool is Mike Lindell, by the way?
That is the man that makes my pillow. Okay, and bed sheets and fluffy towels that actually will dry the wet body you got in a shower instead of the little thin things that most people sell.
Yeah, look.
Keep it here.
Look at that
in
pillow,
America,
Martin.
boys.
You got to be cool as crap to have made your life and be able to put your face on a pillow that you made.
Yeah,
Say,
he's,
America.
I mean, yeah.
I love that guy.
I would. Why wouldn't you? Look, that's the cool thing. We've all got the MyPillow products. We sleep on them, bathe with them, walk in them. It don't matter.
Talk about them.
All of it.
Sleep on them.
But the coolest thing is now we get to pass something on to you listeners. It's right now MyPillow is having their biggest bed sheet sale ever. The MyPillow Percale sheets are available in a variety of colors and all sizes are on sale. For example, the queen size sheets are regularly priced at $89.98, and right now they're $39.98 with promo code DUCK at mypillow.com/duck.
$50.
That's a steal.
That is. I mean that.
And they're awesome.
That's unbelievable. If you order now, which you better because they have a limited supply, you will get the best bed sheets you've ever slept on. The MyPillow Percale sheets are breathable and have a cool, crisp feel. They have deep pockets to fit over any mattress, and they come with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. You've got to check out the great specials for MyPillow. Go to mypillow.com/duck
Duck.
and use promo code
Duck.
to get up to 66% off and get the MyPillow Percale sheets for as low as $29.98. Again, just go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and use promo code,
Duck.
or you can even call if you'd rather, 800-969-3137, and you still use the same promo code.
Duck. And
Order.
hey, you better do it now. Because when they're gone, they're gone.
Just like us.
Like bringing back these boosters. They want these booster shots.
Well, I've just figured I got mine.
I think they ought to put.
I got mine the other day.
I think they ought to put holy water in it.
I don't think that helped.
From Stonehenge?
That thing, my arm stayed sore for 2 days.
Yes,
You think it's worth a shot?
But hey, I take,
Then
He
there's,
didn't get it.
I would take holy water.
but then there's that whole
said
name,
it's worth a
name in
shot.
vain deal. You know.
The what? I didn't get that. What that? Aim and blame deal?
Yeah.
Okay, aim it and blame it, boys. Hey,
What are we
No.
talking about?
No.
aim it, name it. and
Welcome to
blame
the
it.
He
Duck
said he
Call.
didn't want to take the Lord's name in vain by getting holy water in a shot.
Oh,
But it's worth a shot.
okay,
There it is.
okay.
There you
Okay, hey,
He arrived.
hey, I wasn't listening, and that just went
go. No.
over my head like a jet.
Why wasn't you listening?
F-14. Well, I didn't catch it. Okay,
He didn't catch
it was at the speed of sound, boys.
Somebody emailed me the other day and said our gospel symbols were backwards, and I was like, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
But they weren't backwards for me inside. They were backwards for everybody else that was watching.
For the
As long as you
camera.
understand which arrows.
There's our booking in there.
Hey,
Now, if you're looking at it, it's right. Whoever emailed. Sorry, that was a weird thing I just did.
Oh,
Rick James.
there you go.
you just got to know the order.
Yeah, that's kind of like
Arrow,
if you get
arrow
scared to
coming-
death
Arrow
twice.
coming
What
from
happens?
heaven, then the cross, then the tomb, then the other arrow going back to heaven.
Hold on.
And then he ain't got but one arrow left, boys.
You just got to
one
jump in
pointing back
there
down.
anytime.
That's right. You got to make it quick, boys, when I get on that.
If you get scared,
If you get scared half to death twice, what happens?
I don't get scared to death.
half to death.
Period. I don't get half to death.
You ain't never heard that expression? That
No.
scared
Never
me.
been scared.
That scared me
No,
half to
that's
death.
like I said, I'm
What
half.
happens if you do it twice?
Yeah, well, hey, there you go. Hey,
Full death.
it's got full.
You've
full.
never been scared?
No.
New mission.
Oh,
That's a lie.
yeah. You bring a snake in
Well,
here.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Well, when I've said, okay, are you scared of death?
no.
No.
Being scared to death.
Or
That scared me half to death.
Yeah. If it happens
No,
twice,
now
you're in
see,
trouble.
I don't. Death don't even come in the picture.
Unless
Now,
it's the person holding the snake.
I'd be scared if you're messing with a reptile. Death
They don't like turtles.
Death don't even come into the picture. Oh, hey, turtles are bad to the bone too. Because hey, if they grab you,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it could, you know,
They don't let go till it thunders.
that's right, or something like that.
That's what my grandpa used to say.
And then they got
playing
some
with
things
turtles.
that hey,
Turtle bites you, you
a
gotta go.
Gila monster. If he bites you, he don't ever let go.
a what?
A Gila monster.
Gila.
A Gila monster. Okay, I always said Gila. Okay.
Well, that's how it's spelled.
Well, I know. That's
they
why I
put
pronounce
them,
it out
yeah.
like it's spelled.
Yeah.
I know.
A Gila monster.
You ain't ever seen him?
Oh, they ever.
Oh, that's the little spotted black and red and white.
Kind of loosely.
Ooh.
He reminds me of Willie a little bit because he's chubby.
Loosely what they based the movie Holes off.
And he got small legs.
Yeah, I got chubby legs. Short, chubby legs.
Oh, well, he ain't got chubby legs.
Oh, bird legs.
Yeah. He looked like a heron.
A chicken that's
Yeah,
been
he-
on,
he looked
looks
like a
a
short-
chicken that's been on a diet.
He looked like a short-legged egret.
Uh-oh, short-legged egret, boys.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I ain't never seen a short-legged egret.
Well,
All the
no.
ones I've seen has been long-legged.
You wild today.
Stonehenge.
Yeah.
That's right, hey,
What kind of music they play at Stonehenge?
all of it.
It had to be rock and roll,
They,
all
was,
that-
they
yeah,
was
yeah.
practicing for Woodstock.
right?
That's it. Hey, there it is.
I teed you one up.
That was, yeah.
They started with stones and then changed to wood. Is that what you
Yeah,
saying?
that's it. That's it. Went from stones to Rolling Stones at that.
Well, they couldn't roll
Two.
them. They're square.
Uh-oh.
Be
A
square.
rectangle.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look,
Uh-oh.
no.
You done upset the apple cart now.
Yeah. Gotta
you
be
done
there or
you
be
done messed
square.
everything up.
You done
Square musicians, oh my goodness.
you done messed up, hey,
Yeah,
Aaron.
you done went wow.
Hmm.
Okay, square musicians. That's bad.
Where's he going?
I don't know. Most time I can keep this on track, but not
somebody
today.
get a lasso and
This
bring
one's off.
Hey, I'm just saying.
him back in.
I did watch PBS the other night.
What was on?
In the words of my son Carter, boring, and he put his thumbs down.
What was it? Antique Roadshow?
I don't know what it was. Boring.
Oh.
It was like something from the 80s. It wasn't nature. I don't know when
hey,
that
that's
comes
where
on.
They messed up. They've done something that didn't.
Thumbs
have any-
down. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Back in the Caesar's days and the gladiators.
Thumbs down meant they were going to kill you.
No.
I watched Gladiator last night, so I'm
Thumbs
ready.
down means put your swords down.
Uh-oh.
I thought whenever he
So
did
you
this,
found a new meaning.
Thumbs
for,
up.
Hey, that's a new meaning for you. It means put your swords down.
That messed them up, did it?
Hey, that
No,
messed
remember whenever-
everything up.
he
Hey,
said,
you got the computer right there.
I'm Marcus Aurelius.
Check
blah,
him
blah, blah, blah,
out.
blah.
Check him
Man,
out if
and,
you don't believe him.
and they were like, live, live, live. And he gave his thumbs up, so he got to live. Gladiator, right?
Ain't that a movie?
It was on TV last night.
You saying it's historically inaccurate?
Historically inaccurate.
Uh-oh. Historically inaccurate, JD.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down means you.
Me too.
I took Latin in high school and college, and we didn't get to this part.
I don't think I would have obeyed that rule.
What? I don't think
You
you, had
wasn't-
much of a choice,
If the
did you?
Caesar says put your swords down.
Oh, hey, no, if
put
I'm
your
going to die,
swords down.
no, if I'm going to die, I ain't doing what Caesar says.
Hey, you supposed to give to Caesar what's Caesar's.
Oh, well, I give him mine. All right, I give him mine.
Oh,
I give him
Martin got biblical.
mine.
Martin said, remember that guy from Nazareth who told you something?
yeah.
Now, if he told me, I'd do it.
He did.
He said, "Give to Caesar what's Caesar's."
Yeah, that's what he
And he
said.
wasn't talking about little Caesars.
Oh, I'd give him
What
a
he
sword.
told
Because
them
I have a
first.
feeling he'd be very disappointed.
That's what he told them fair or sad.
Feel good.
It is.
Sadducees, one of them. They asked him should they pay their taxes.
Yep.
He
Well, you
said
gotta
whose
pay
face? He said whose face is on that coin?
He said
I don't like that Bible
that would
verse.
probably that would
I'm
probably
gonna
be
say it. That's just like one of those that you're like,
Hey, it's one. Hey, that's one of your options.
you know.
Hey, do you have
Oh, yeah.
the human being have dislikes and likes?
Yeah.
Hey, don't be scared of the sword if
Pay
it ain't up to
taxes.
no
Hey, if
good.
you die by the, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Or a thumb, apparently.
That's right. Hey, thumbs got. Hey,
Thumbs up. You
hey, the
get,
thumb is very important.
thumbs up. You better watch out.
I'm really rooting for you to be proven right, Godwin, because I have no idea. So
Oh, I'm right.
that's good.
Just ask me. I'll tell you.
I'm literally reading an article about it.
Is it?
Well,
Diver said, just asking, boy.
We don't
they'll
know.
tell you. Wow.
I have no idea.
Back in the days of the Romans, what was the meaning of this or this?
Because it's like, well, you might think this from the Gladiator movie, but that's not technically true.
Well, then that tells you right there.
I have no.
That tells you your movie was wrong.
That's right.
Sir, it's Gladiator.
And
Well, that
It's a
means,
cool movie.
hey,
I mean,
you don't want to confuse everybody.
It had a good star.
so was Titanic, but that boat still sunk.
That's right.
Like, I
That's
mean,
true.
That's
That's,
right. It's still. It's
they
still.
didn't change that.
Hey, iceberg still cracked it.
Yeah. I mean,
How did they hit that thing?
Hey, you can't miss it.
Head on.
You can't miss them.
as I said, you can't miss it.
Hey, if it looks like a little bitty thing on top, it's gigantic
That
underwater.
captain said this is the biggest boat in the ocean.
That's right.
Turn them lights off. We
And
don't
they
need
run into the biggest iceberg in the Atlantic.
it. I don't know how true that is.
have no
Well, I don't know either.
Johnny
It was
D-
big enough to break it.
Johnny D's perplexed now.
Send
The
it
thumbs
to the
up
bottom.
thing's just,
He's
Send
perplexed.
it to the bottom, boys, is all I know.
especially because Gladiator was on TV last night.
Oh,
So I was all Phil Robertson.
Me and Brittany been watching all the old Alones.
What is
That's
that?
a good. You ain't seen that
The old
on
what?
History Channel?
oh yeah.
Where they drop them off out there in the middle of nowhere and
Oh,
make it 100 days, you get $1 million.
how real is
Let
it?
me tell you,
Seems real.
Seems
you
real.
think you just go shoot you a deer or something? No, you got to have some fat somewhere.
Yeah. You got to eat fat.
Oh, it's
You want to stay alive,
Yeah,
you got to
you
eat
can't
fat.
just get meat and eat that meat and think you're gonna survive.
I do.
No.
I got a question I want to pose for Si, but we'll do that when we get back. Let's take another break.
Let's
We'll
go
be
take a
right
break,
back.
boy. We're on break.
I'm interested.
So, old boy, he got him a muskox on a loan. Now, this is a few seasons ago.
A muskox.
So he saved all
Like
the
the bow shot, by the way.
yeah, right in the rear end. Then he stabbed him to death.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild.
I got to watch this now.
Yeah. But, so he saves all of it. He gets down there at the end. My man's hungry. The last thing he got is the stomach and the stomach content
Oh, nope.
of said muskox.
Nah, that muskox can go.
And he ate the stomach contents of the
He
muskox.
sure did.
Si?
Look at him. I wish people could
Wait a
see the expression on his face.
He
He
killed.
has the
He
most
killed a
unusual.
muskox.
He killed a muskox with a bow and arrow and a knife.
At a knife. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's eating this thing.
He's rationing it. He eat every piece of him.
Okay. And all that's left is the stomach and what that animal had been eating
Uh-huh.
Correct.
and been digesting.
And it had been stored for a while.
And then
It was
he
cold,
ate it.
though.
And then he put it in a pot and warmed it up and ate it.
Hard pass.
Well, I will say this for that. The boy's got a strong stomach, and he's got a strong nose.
It wasn't very big.
Because if he could eat that ingredient, what's been digesting in an animal's belly,
So that's what I told Brittany. Like, I've been around enough hunting camps and enough things. When I saw that, the first thing I smelled was a gut shot deer,
and here's
which is one of the worst.
yeah. And here's what I know from that: if it had been me, and this is a life or death situation,
Would you?
I'd die. I die.
He's gone.
I was hitting that button saying, I'm tapping out, boys. I can't do it.
Lord,
I'm
coming-
officially
Hey,
tapping out.
I fix that. Lord, I'm coming home
He's grabbing
man.
that satellite
because
phone.
I'm not gonna eat that.
My man made it 100 days, and I think he still has some left in the tank, which is what's crazy. Like, I mean,
Do you think you could eat that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, not if my option is I can push a button on a phone and they'll come get me in a helicopter. Deuces, player.
And give you a Cliff Bar?
Yeah, I'm out. Like, yeah, nuh-uh. Your boy's going home. Actually, the difference between me and him, I'd have never saved that. I'd have been like, oh, that's a guts.
No, that's gone.
I'd have never ended up in that
Yeah,
situation.
that wouldn't even be an option.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be there.
He wouldn't have been stored up under my bench that I made saving for, day 90. No, I'd have never got to the guts.
I was thinking about that dude who made Rock House.
That's him. That's old Rock House. Old Roland.
That shot with his bow.
Yeah, he shot him in the
bow.
He shot him in the hind quarter.
Long way.
But that's one
35 yards, yeah.
That's one of them things, though. Until you're put in a situation.
Yeah, now survival, you got to let it bump. But, I mean, this man was 20, 30 minutes from getting picked up in a helicopter and getting a pizza. Yeah. Like,
oh, how good does a pizza
I just.
I don't even
didn't know that.
I'm serious, though. I don't even think if it was a life and death, I don't think I could put it off.
I'd have never saved that.
Well, I don't think I could do it looking at it and smelling it. I could not put it in my mouth.
Much less heating it back up in a pot of water, huh?
Yeah,
That dude,
let's put it on fire.
That dude had a name for every calendar tree,
Oh, yeah. He was
Rock
wild.
House.
He was wild. Old Roland was wild now.
Oh, he'll kill you.
But if you get in a bind, he a good guy to get in a bind with.
You ain't lying.
Not if he gonna make me eat
You
that.
can't. He's like that old dude. What's his name on the Vikings? You can't kill him.
Eric the Red.
Steven Seagal,
No.
Eric the Red.
hard to kill.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal tight now.
Yeah. He'll tear your arm off and beat you with it.
Yeah. Oh, but no, I was just wondering what you do with that.
No, I just, because I've always said, because like when
Well, wait a minute. You got to think. $1 million right here.
So I don't need $1
$1
million.
Yeah, but, hey, no, see that don't.
$1 billion.
You could come up there with an 18-wheeler full, okay, and I still ain't gonna do it.
He ain't doing it.
I just,
18-wheeler full of money.
I couldn't even force myself to do it.
I was wondering. I looked at it and I told Brittany.
No.
I said,
I could
just,
not do it.
The smell of gut shot
Uh-uh.
deer is like coming through my nostrils right now. And this old boy's thinking, I'm about to eat that.
No.
You talking about a colon cleanser. I bet you that went right through him.
I give you a nice little
Well,
massage on the way out.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I feel sick.
No.
I'm not having fun anymore.
That's worse than collard.
Oh, that's like Mom and Daddy used to say. Okay, yeah, that when they was kids.
Eat your vegetables.
Well, no, they would eat a possum.
Huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. I had a possum named
No,
Awesome.
No. Because here's the same thing. Because me and my brothers walk across the field going squirrel hunting, and there's a dead cow over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's something moving on the back of this dead cow. And what it is a possum, and he's coming out the exit of a cow.
Mm-hmm. I seen the same thing on Beth River.
Okay, and he's been in there, and that's what he spent time in there eating. Just what we're talking about.
Well, they didn't eat
Then,
his. They
Mama-
didn't eat his stomach.
Well, no, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. No.
And then y'all ate that?
Well, Mom and Dad did as kids.
Si, you got any good beaver recipes? I've noticed these people on there that kill them a beaver and eat it. They always end up sick and go home.
Well,
You
no.
notice that, Godwin?
That's
Yeah,
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another
They
one.
don't last long.
Uh-uh.
I met an Uber driver from West Virginia one time that made possum cheese, like hog head cheese, but he just made it out of possum.
Well, no. Hey,
Look at the look on his face.
no.
I got a picture of him too.
The wild and wonderful world.
Oh, no.
Of-
That's why I'm saying a beaver is one of the one of God's unique creations.
Okay.
And look, if you trap them and you wanted the fur, you've got to skin them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, you could take the sharpest knife made. Okay, And like when you start skinning a beaver, he's got like fingerlings of meat on the inside of his fur.
Fingerlings.
Just you know, when you start pulling the hide off, it's just like fingers. And you've got to sit there and just
Whittle.
But it'll take the sharpest knife made, and within a minute, you could do this and it wouldn't even cut you.
All the fat.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's the toughest animal to skin I've ever seen in my life.
A
I ain't
possum?
never skinned one.
You know,
Oh, beaver.
Oh,
a beaver.
I'm just.
But you tell me, hey, that's the only true waterproof fur there is. A beaver. He's waterproof.
I just noticed all them folks on that show that eat it. They don't last long.
Well, no.
But them boys that eat them porcupines, they stay around a while.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, you know, hey,
I gotta go. What are you watching, man?
Alone, man. You need to go
Alone,
look it
you
up.
gotta
Check
watch
it out.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's good.
I noticed they
it's
take
all
a
about-
long time before they get them shelters built, though.
Yeah.
Some of them build elaborate
well,
shelters.
that's harder than you think, too. To build
No.
you something that.
It ain't harder than I think. It looks impossible to me. So it can't be harder than I think.
I'm just saying, hey, there's a lot more to that for survival than you would think.
Oh, them folks, man, they
And after a while, they got to watch how hard they work because they'll lose weight.
Well, no,
They do
'cause see,
medical checks on them, and
That's
if they
one of the
lose too
reasons-
much,
I could
they
not,
gone.
I could not survive up in the north.
It's too cold.
'Cause, I could never get enough clothes on to stay warm.
Oh no, you
Not
part
where they leave.
No, you part lizard. I know. Yeah, I look at that mess and I'm
No,
like,
no, I'm serious. I could never make it in like Alaska. Live there? No, sir.
they took that one girl out because her toe got frostbite.
Yeah,
Si, you couldn't make it
she's
in
back
Missouri.
on this the new one.
No, I'm a fair weather man. Okay,
Me too.
because when it gets, if you talking about
Well, she
40
was
below, 40 below zero.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna live in that and work in that, and
Oh yeah,
I don't even like 40
With a
above
tarp.
0.
living in a tarp.
no, that's what I'm saying.
And I got a fireplace.
I could not. I wouldn't live long because everything burnable
Would be on.
would be gone.
He turned the north into a rice
Oh
field.
no! It wouldn't be nothing left
He'd burn off.
because I would burn everything in sight.
The boreal forest gone.
No, yeah. It's like the cedar of Lebanon. It used to be a giant forest of cedar. No, they burned it, and it's a desert. That's where it's left, where it was.
There you go. Well, there's our survival.
They cut all the trees down and burn them. That's what I would do. before I'd freeze, I'd burn everything there is.
Light that sucker up.
Oh no! Hey, I told
Live
you,
in the middle of it.
in the military. I was actually out in the field one time in Germany, and look, freezing fog came through. And I don't know what the temperature got to. All I know is the fog come through and everything was crystallized when it went by. Everything was iced over. And they told me, which I was only 85 at the time, hey, get some heat for these soldiers. And I was looking around, I was 85, and I was seeing E6s, E7, and E8s running around. They ain't doing nothing. Why come tell me to do all this for everybody? So look, we got the tents up, got the Herman Nelson heaters out, and look, every tent, it was glowing red up through the top of the tent. The captain comes to me and says, "You gonna burn up to that?" I said, "Hey, look, before I get any colder, I fixed to pour diesel on that deuce and a half and set that baby up."
We fitting to have
I
a
said,
fire.
"Hey, we got one choice here. I'm gonna burn everything out here that we come out here with, or we're gonna go back home and go where it's warm."
Yeah, we ain't gonna have no
know-
supplies here in a
Hey,
minute.
no, ain't nothing gonna be left. 'Cause I'm gonna put fire to all of it.
The funniest part of that is I know 100%
Yeah,
that's
they do.
true.
Oh, no, this is a
We
true
ain't gonna
story.
have nothing to
Because
eat.
I've seen the
We
man.
gonna be warm.
Oh,
Because
no.
I've seen the man have a heater in a duck blind, catch his jacket on fire. He was
yeah.
so close
And
to it.
didn't even know it.
Hey,
And shotgun shells start falling into the fire.
yeah.
and it's just every man for himself at that point. Get the heck out of here, son.
That is true.
I mean,
I was there.
that's why I'm laughing so hard, because I believe he looked at his commander and said,
Oh, no, no.
buddy.
We fixed,
No.
Burn that deuce and a half.
Hold on. That's a true story.
Because
Because
this, what I'm talking about was 10 years ago. He wasn't like old and frail then. I mean, he's old. He wasn't frail. And he,
hold on.
That hurt.
Before I freeze to death, trust me when I tell you, I'll burn everything in sight and within reach of me.
that man keeps them little Coleman green bottles in business right there.
he puts him in another tax bracket.
Yeah.
There was two things. Yeah, there was two things that I would not be without when I was in the military.
What's that?
That's heat and bullets. Because I'm not, number one, I'm not going to fight you hand to hand. I'm going to have a bullet to shoot you. Okay.
Yeah.
Number two,
Wisdom.
I'm not going to be froze to death. Okay.
Smart.
I'm going to have heat, and they're going to say, well, hey, wait a minute, the enemy can see the fire. Who cares?
I got bullets.
I've got bullets and I've got heat.
Yeah,
Who cares?
that's good advice.
Kill me and
Never
put me out
start a
of my
fight with
misery.
an older feller, because if he's too old to fight, he'll just kill you.
Hey, just kill me, because before I get cold, I'd rather be dead.
Si, did it rain as much in Vietnam as they made it out to on Forrest Gump?
It rains more.
Johnny D's trying to debunk all movies now that Gladiator has been ruined for him.
I'll tell you this.
You'll never ruin
I'll
Gladiator.
tell you this.
Are
company,
you entertained?
a company is 300 men, 350 the most probably. A company. I've seen it rain so hard that a company of 350 men disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
I'm looking at them, and it starts raining. They're gone.
They gone.
Not even no image, no shadows, no nothing. It's just a solid wall of water.
Boy, you talking about blending into your surroundings.
No. They literally disappeared. Okay. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. They call them monsoons, which is, I don't know what the word monsoon means.
Big rain.
Yeah, well,
Pretty sure
I don't know.
well,
a
hey,
lot of water.
I'm just
Oh, no,
guessing.
no, no.
I'm just guessing.
Take
Hey.
cover.
Look, if you'd ever seen it rain in Vietnam, you'd believe in the flood. Trust me.
Oh, I believe in it anyway.
Okay. Because I'm telling you,
Well, that's why they
Unreal.
got three
yeah,
Canopy.
unreal.
jungles.
Do what now?
That's why there's 3 canopy jungles.
Why?
It rains so much. If
Really?
it rain like that here, your yard would look like that. It grow. Water
Yeah.
makes everything grow.
Mine was pretty much dead till this rain got started. Now it's green again.
I mowed mine just before it all started. Oh boy. Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
So that Forrest Gump's accurate when it just rained
no.
and never stopped.
Well, it stops, and that's another thing that's so crazy. It's about 115 in the shade.
Ooh.
Yeah, it can rain for like 15 minutes. Okay, probably 5 inches of rain in 15 minutes.
5 inches of rain in 15
Because I'm
minutes.
telling you, hey, when I'm talking about, look,
Miserable.
it's literally a wall of water.
That's
You know,
crazy.
because I've stepped out before when it was doing it, because I had to go. You know,
Had to go where?
had to go, leave.
Oh,
Okay.
Places.
Hey, so I just stepped out. Hey, I'm immediately soaking wet. I mean, there ain't a dry spot on my body, period.
so you didn't keep your socks dry,
Oh, no, nothing's dry.
Lieutenant
I
Dan?
mean,
Wouldn't like
Everything,
that.
everything is soaking wet.
Did it do that for months or just off and
No,
on?
it
all
was
the
off
time?
and on.
It wasn't like a
Like,
season.
hey, it rained for 15 minutes, and like I said, it may rain 5 inches in 15 minutes. Well, hey, 15 minutes later, the ground wouldn't even be moist. It'd be dry because it's 115 in the shade.
Sun's out, guns.
Oh,
out.
yeah, it's gone. The moisture's gone.
So you didn't have to worry about building no
That's
fire
all.
over
Oh,
there.
no.
You just had to worry about bullets.
Hey, worry about bullets, boys.
That's crazy.
Ridiculous. Beautiful. Well, one of the things that got me, Vietnam is a gorgeous country. The countryside is drop dead gorgeous.
What I heard.
I'm serious.
You see any
Beautiful.
ducks over there?
Oh, yeah. Thousands, millions of them.
Really?
Yeah. We actually
That's
went out
very
to
quick.
shoot up extra ammunition, which was stupid. But anyway, we did it. The government did it. And we went out in the jungle. Well, over there was a big rice field that they planted by hand. 80 acres planted by hand. And then there was 5 million ducks on it. Yeah. And I said, yeah. I said, hey, reckon y'all can give me a 60 caliber machine gun
That's what I'm talking
with
about.
plenty of ammunition? And the captain,
We got any of that we need to burn?
yeah, the company commander said, well, what would you do with it? I said, hey,
I'm going duck hunting.
I said, I'm going duck hunting. And I said, hey, you like duck? We'll have duck for supper.
That's what
Duck and dressing.
You would have had it for supper for the next.
Oh, you wouldn't have
Oh,
had
hey.
nothing with a 60.
Oh, I'd have loved to have done it, though. That or Claymores.
Claymores.
I knew it was coming.
No.
He loves the Claymore.
The U.S. government needs to listen to this podcast. I can solve your ghost problem.
He's back.
Put me with the United States of America's Army, okay? Give me a 4 or 5 deuce and a half, okay? And all the claymores and switches and boards that I can use to put them all together. And then I'm going to need, 25 more dump trucks with a labor force to pick them up.
Done.
And hey, I would end the goose problem.
There you go. You heard it here first.
That's right.
Well, let's take our last break. We'll be back right after this.
I want to watch Claymore.
Oh, no, that would be so much fun. Let's get in that mailbox,
I
JD.
thought we were still in a break because every break we talk about rat hunting now.
Now,
Y'all ready for mail?
yeah.
Hey, email us hello@duckcallroom.com. We'll answer questions,
You got mail.
read stories. Who knows where we'll go? I got a pretty serious one to start off.
All right.
No questions. He's just asking for prayers. Nick, 27 years old, lives in Pinellas Park, Florida. Marine vet. So thank you for that, sir.
Thank you, sir.
But he was diagnosed with the malignant form of brain cancer, and he's having surgery tomorrow. So when this airs, he will already had surgery.
Hopefully they will get it all, sir, and that God will give you a speedy recovery
Absolutely.
and a long life.
Yep. But Nick,
That is our prayer for you.
I just wanted to shout that out so our fans could be praying for you as well.
Yep.
And let's go into the mailbox. Kyra emails in from South Carolina,
Cackalack, boys.
and we talk about sports a lot in here. And but we never talk about baseball, Martin.
Yeah. Why would
Hey, that's America's game.
it
She's
used to
wondering
be.
if we like baseball.
I was fixing to say, that's America's game.
Do you watch baseball?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I like cheeseburgers,
I like hot dogs.
but I can't eat them no more.
He can't eat them no more.
Okay, you watch.
Did you eat hot dogs? Nope. Pitiful.
That's why he ain't going to a baseball.
Ain't they got a kiwi hot dog?
I guess I can have the meat.
Time out. We can't glance over what he just said.
Oh, what?
Is it kiwi? I thought that's what they got.
Oh, he's trying to say quinoa.
Okay,
Ah.
well, whatever. I thought it was kiwi.
I don't know.
I don't even know what that word is.
But no, I only watch baseball in October.
I'm more interested in a kiwi hot dog than a quinoa hot dog. By
Yeah.
the way,
Well, it's not any sugar in it.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
hot dogs are wonderful.
Well, hey, I know it. It's good, y'all. Is it a sandwich?
Oh boy,
Oh, here we go. All right.
I've been there.
Hey, it
that was
doesn't
the first 10 episodes of this
Yeah,
podcast.
we know it is. All right,
Thank
moving
you.
on.
So who's your favorite baseball team? Since you
I
watch
don't
baseball,
have a favorite
because you
baseball
don't
team.
watch baseball.
I just watch it. The coolest thing I remember about baseball is I can't remember never can remember the guy's name. Is that he threw a fastball and hit a pigeon flying between home plate.
Randy Johnson. Baby.
Okay, Randy Johnson, and look,
the big unit.
it looked
He's a
like
Rush fan.
he looked like he had been shot with a shotgun and blown to pieces because he blew up.
Well, yeah,
He did
99 miles an hour.
Oh no! Hey, that was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. Okay, I loved it.
We're gonna watch that together.
Oh no,
after.
no! Why? It was a classic. That's a classic. Fastball, 100 miles an hour, hits the pigeon and blows him up.
If you just type in Randy Johnson on Google, bird comes up
That's it.
immediately.
The bird.
Martin, are you? She's a Braves fan, aren't you? A Braves fan of some sort?
Yeah, I mean,
Ugh,
yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Way to go. Tell them.
No, I'm not telling y'all who.
Huh? Oh,
They're world champions recently, though, allegedly.
the Lastros.
Hey, no, they're in first place right now, and
I know.
they're no longer
Astros-
cheating.
The Astros are
They,
good, boy.
They
Hey, watch
proved-
this, Si.
Yep.
They're
Bam! Bam! Bam!
The Astros prove that
hey,
cheaters do, in fact,
hey.
sometimes win.
All right, take
Boy,
it.
it looked like he shot him with a 10 gauge.
There's a video on YouTube of that bird just
Oh.
exploding over and over. All right, let's get back in the mailbox. This one's this man needs some advice. Heath. What's up, Heath? He's 30 from New Boston, Texas. Does anybody know where
Boston,
New
Texas.
Boston, Texas is?
over
New
yonder.
Boston, Texas.
I'll look it up after I read
Probably
this.
somewhere around Old Boston.
Maybe. All right, he's a big fan of the podcast, Duck Dynasty. Didn't grow up in the outdoors, but he started duck hunting because of Duck Dynasty, right about that time, at least. So 7 years ago, he's an outdoorsman now. He loves it. 7 years ago, he bought 20 acres of land, and he hunts on it. Geese, deer hunting, ducks. That's pretty impressive for 20 acres if you're getting all
That's
those
it,
things.
boys.
And he's ready to build a house on it. He's got married a couple years ago. They're living in a camper on this land because he loves the land. But something has come up. Now he needs advice. He's currently a technician for about 10 years. He doesn't really like it for a while now. And he doesn't like being cooped up in the shop all day, right? Because he wants to be outside. So now he's got a job offer working for my third cousin. I don't even know how third cousins work. For a company. He'll get to be outside all day, traveling. Benefits are great. Finances are better. More church and families closer to his age live there.
What's the
But
question?
he's got to move to Arkansas, 3 hours away.
Oh, there's a lot of critters in Arkansas.
And he's got to leave his family's what he calls his little hunting paradise. What should I do?
Well, you're going from one little hunting paradise where you're at to another one in Arkansas.
How far away?
3
3
hours.
hours?
I'd keep the one.
Oh,
I'd keep the one in Texas.
Yeah.
Give me a place to go hang out
Yeah.
on the weekend.
That's it.
I'd leave the camper and I'd have me a hunting camp.
There you go.
There you go.
New Boston's like touching Arkansas.
So then he's got to be around
Creek
Little Rock.
closer than that.
Well, he may be.
Yeah,
he's
he-
probably around
They
Little
go
Rock.
on the
or
Little
something.
Rock.
Yeah, that sounds a little rockish.
I agree with Martin. Keep that as your little secret spot to go
Absolutely.
back to.
Unless you
Okay.
can't afford it, then don't do nothing stupid. But
Well, no, he just got a great job and the more money and all that. Hey, all I got to say is, hey, when you packing and going?
I'm with you.
What are you waiting on?
That's what my woman said when she got a new job and told me what she was going to make. She said, "What do you think I ought to do?" I said, "Clean out your locker."
Tell them bye.
Yeah. Deuces, player.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that one seems pretty easy.
Yeah, that sounds like a win-win situation to me there, brother.
Keep your place in Texas, move
Yeah.
to Arkansas.
Yeah, and then
It's
hey,
only 3 hours. If you were
Yeah.
8 hours, okay.
Yeah.
But 3 hours, crap. I've driven that far in a morning to go duck hunting.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
don't test me on where I'll drive to
Yeah.
go hunting.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially if there's a lot of ducks there.
yeah.
All right. That
That one's easy.
consensus answer.
There you go.
Done. All right, here's a tough one. Real tough. Name's Jimmy. He's been a long time listener. But here's the deal. His dad wasn't the best father figure, right? He loved his dad, but whenever his dad would, drink a little much, he was a mean dude. His mom's a Christian, but she's super mean about that. So we got, you know what I'm saying? You know the people. She's very judgmental. Basically, there's a fracture there. He won't talk to his mom. She won't talk to him. His mom says bad things about him to his kids. So he's like, you know what? We're going to love them from afar.
Yep.
They haven't hardly shared a text in 2.5 years, much less talked. But the last time my kids saw her in town, she told my oldest son, "I'll always love you no matter what your dad says." I've never said a bad thing about her. I feel like I've done what I can, and I think a lot of the problem is that I remind her of my dad, whom I believe she hates, even though he's dead. All that said, I feel guilty because my dad told me to always be good to my mom. But I don't feel comfortable bringing my kids around her because of all the stuff that happens. So it's a whole bad deal. But what's
Yeah,
the
there's
answer?
a lot more to that we don't know.
That one sounds like it's
Apparently.
best suited for a licensed professional.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that one, you need a counselor.
Yep. Professional help would be your answer on that. I agree with Martin on that.
I mean, that's a tough one. Now.
Yep.
I mean, it's a bad deal, but you're doing the right thing if you want to keep your kids away from that. I completely understand that and don't disagree with it. But, you know, I've been around them super judgmental type too. Sometimes
Well-
you just got to wash your hands clean of it, which is what you're doing.
There's
That
two
sucks
things.
because it's your mama.
Yeah.
But
There's two ways you can have it. If she's willing to get help and you're willing to get help and y'all can work it out together
Yeah.
with professional help, something can be done. But if she's so set in her ways and is not willing to work with you, or this the other way, you're not willing to work with her, it's a no go.
yeah.
It ain't gonna
Nothing
happen.
you can do. You're going to get
Yeah.
together face to face
Yeah.
with somebody there
With an unbiased
Yeah.
third party.
Yeah. That's that
and get it all out. What's going on?
because no matter if you just go talk to her yourself,
Not
Nope.
going to work.
No,
Nope.
not good.
Nope. This has got to be a third party
You
involved.
need a mediator.
there needs to
a
be. That's
mediator.
where I was getting
Yep.
Yeah.
because she's telling people one thing, you're
Yeah.
telling people another thing. There needs to be somebody who is looking at it, who's going to point out things you can't see
I wouldn't put my
and she
kids.
can't see.
Yeah.
I will say this: I'm with Martin. I wouldn't put my kids in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
And
need
it's
to get
your it's your right as a
Okay,
parent to
as a parent, yeah, you got the right. Okay, if y'all can't work it out together with a third person, professional, okay, then it's unsolvable.
Yeah, there ain't many I won't take a swing at, but that one
Yeah.
that one needs somebody who's
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
qualified,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or as we like to say,
yeah,
bona
that's
fide.
that's their best
because
advice to give you.
Both
Is, hey,
of
go
you's
get
gonna have to
professional
be
help.
honest.
If your mom and you are willing, get a third party, a professional involved, and then maybe you can, with God's help, work it out, and then be a real family.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's
back
tons of
together.
Christian counselors out
Yeah.
there.
yeah. There's hope. There's not like all hope
Yeah.
is lost on this, but it's just gonna take some work on both of you part. For sure.
Yep. All right.
We wish you the best, my man.
Let's roll on out of here.
You ready for the verse?
Yeah,
I'm just going to read you Big Dave's verse he sent me this morning.
I like it.
There you go.
All this is for your benefit so that the grace that is reaching more and more people may cause thanksgiving to overflow to the glory of God. 2 Corinthians 4:15. May your heart overflow from the goodness and grace that God gives us all. That's what Big Dave told
a
me
good
this
one,
morning.
boy.
That's what I'm telling all y'all now.
Yeah, that's what you're
Man.
going.
And who doesn't love
Kind
Thanksgiving?
of it.
He sent that 7 hours ago. I wasn't awake. That was early.
He was thinking about you there, my
Yeah.
brother.
All right, we'll see y'all next time right here in the duck call room. We out.
Bye.